we were all theoretically behind the concept, but it's coming upon us really quickly. We need, if we're gonna go forward with this, we need to have and correct me if I'm wrong, the letter of intent to apply is in February, which seems like a few months off, and it is, but it's gonna come up really quickly because of the holidays. So what I would like to do is give Laney and perhaps Case the go-ahead to move forward with applying. The one thing that we as a council really need to discuss more in order to have them, give them some guidance, is what we want the management plan to look like. If you recall, the management plan required at least a part-time staff member, and therein lies the real commitment from the town. It would be great to get the designation, but the nuts and bolts of it are we would need to support a salary of an individual either on a part-time basis or full-time basis. So I met again with Laney and had lunch and just kind of batted around some ideas. So the way that I see it, I think there's 3 options that we could consider for the management plan. If we wanted to go on the cheap and just get the designation, we could try to work out an arrangement where GCI essentially served as an advisory board or the board or whatever it needs to be called in the grant. And we could say that Case was dedicating 25% or a percentage of his time to be the manager of our arts and entertainment district, which would basically mean we could move forward with the application and not really commit to any extra money above and beyond what we're already paying. I think another option that we could consider is hiring somebody on a part-time basis, maybe a half a salary, maybe we're talking $20,000, $25,000, and we should also consider a Cadillac scenario where we bite the bullet and hire a full-time, I would call it an economic development officer whose job would include overseeing the arts and entertainment district. And if we were to do that, I would hope that person would also revive our Main Street program, sit in on every GCI meeting, sit in on every DCA meeting, meet regularly with business owners, work to fill up our calendar with more events downtown, work with business owners outside of the historic district, and basically do all the things I would love to be doing every day, but can't because I have a full-time job. So I think those are the 3 options on the table, and we need to kind of make a decision. It's a little bit awkward because the application is due before our budget talks come up next year. But at the very least, we need to telegraph to grant writers what we're thinking so that they can put together an application that's realistic and that they know that we're going to support.